Hi, thanks for coming back. So as you know by the heading, the topic today, I don't mean to point, it's just the way I am. I do all this, but it's about, is being a loser really a bad thing? And I thought about what topic that I wanted to talk about, and um, there are people speaking for the homeless and people who are like much, much, much more vulnerable than I am. And there are people who talk about the rich people and people who strive and they're motivated and every day they wake up. And then so it kind of just leaves us, the people in the middle, feeling like if I was vulnerable, not that I would want that, but I'd probably have more sympathy. Or if I was like super duper rich, or if I'm not motivated to like push myself to that point, you know, there's something wrong with you, and that means that you're a loser. And it took me a really long time to realize that that's not true. I'm not, and no one else is. And if you are, it's okay. So I like saying I'm a loser and I'm weird. I own it, you know, because I look at the world like, first of all, it's a race. I guess it's called the human race. And second of all, it's about people achieving, and not everyone is going to. And we're striving and we're wasting our time and we're trying. There's all these things about you got to lose weight in order to achieve something. You got to be the best in your company. You got to earn this much. And there are walls. Everywhere you go, there's a maze. Not everybody gets to make it at the end of the maze. That's not really funny, so this is a serious topic, so we'll stick to it, okay? I promise. So I look at this situation as in when you listen to music, and most of the time you listen to music, it's either at a function, or for me, or I'm at home. So let's just say that the people who sit down and listen to music are the ones that are vulnerable in the world. And you look at people who are on the floor dancing, they're the rich, striving, going for it. But do you know the best part is watching? People watching. The people in the middle who just watch. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I like to dance, or sometimes I like to strive. I need to push myself, like, to do my braids. You got to. I do them my own, so, I'm sidetracking, but it's only because I live in Australia and there's not that many hairdressers. Like, I wish I could. There are hairdressers, but not for this hair. And so, and even if you do, you're paying top dollars. So, I do it myself, but I'm sidetracking. I'll come back. So, I like to people watch, and that is my metaphor for a loser. People watch. Just think about how enjoying it is to watch people dance. Okay, like people watching, that sounds a bit creepy, but you know what I mean. Like, it's okay. You're satisfied. When you go back home, you are at an event. Does anyone say, did you dance? Did you dance really good? You'll be thinking about who you were there with, how much fun you had, That's afterlife. So why should we care about pursuing and struggling and going hard? And the worst, I think it's like how we feel, or how I used to feel in the past, which I don't anymore. And it doesn't really matter whether you feel like that now or you don't, because it's still there. Even if you don't think about it, it's there. But you don't need to worry, because, like, at the end of the day, it's other people the only reason you feel like that is because of what other people are achieving, or those other people who can't achieve because they have a valid reason. And if you don't have a valid reason for not achieving life, for not having the best boyfriend, for not having the best girlfriend, or not having the best life or the best house, then loser. And then all of a sudden people tell you how you should be feeling or how you should be reacting. But no, just people watch. Enjoy it. Relax. Be good to yourself. Whatever that is, you know? And so, like, I'm just looking at my notes so that I don't get sidetracked, you know? And so this video is not for people who want to achieve. There are so many motivation videos out there, so you can go. And if you decide to make a comment on it before you see this part, or I am not here to, like, help the vulnerable people. There's lots of people who do that. I'm just talking to the people who have a boring day in, day out life. It is okay. It is okay to have that life. You know, we're all like, oh, you gotta finish work. You gotta come home and be able to do this and do that. Who cares? The best part, I don't know, my doctor wouldn't be agreeing with this, is to come home and to sit and to do nothing and to watch YouTube. Exactly why, you know, I started my own channel, because it's fun. I saw what I was lacking out there and I just want to try it, and it's just a hobby. I don't care, like, you know. And maybe one day my kids will see how opinionated I am. I wonder. Maybe I delete it all. But that's me mumbling. But this is all I have to do. And so, like, enjoy your life. Enjoy your day. You know, you're out there. We all care for each other. Like, we just do. We just don't have the platform. Like, I wish, like, you know, YouTube could be like, you know, the minute you log on, everyone can sort of, like, interact at the same time, because I think it would be beautiful. And it's kind of like, you know, when you're in a social situation and you're in this conversation, and if you're really good at it, you find your way to mingle to the other conversations and sort of, like, go over there. But, you know, it's okay to be us. It's okay to be the losers. Like, who cares? We're there. There's a lot of us out there. We just don't talk because we're so content and happy. And we are. You know, I am content and happy. Some people would say it's a lack of motivation. But I didn't really want to do this tape till, like, towards the end. And I knew I would because I wanted to. But that's the thing. And I'm going to be talking about things like that, just my own opinion, you know. But as I get older, I realize that there's a lot of us out there, because I talk and I can talk and talk. And it's a good thing and a bad thing. And if you like talking, or not talking, listening to someone who talks, I am that annoying friend that you can't stand and wished you had a pause button. And guess what? You have it now. You have it now. You know those people who just talk and talk and talk and talk? I am that. So now, if you've had enough, switch it off. And feel good that you, in your life, you can switch off one of your friends who just talks and talks and talks. Because I'm a friend of the people, and the people are the friend of me. So, bye. Thank you for coming, and please subscribe. It's the beginning, so please, please, please. You know, it would be really nice. So, thank you. Bye. Bye.